So welcome to the Peace First tutorial. So as Peace First, one of the very few Africans to get Peace First grants, I'm going to show you a way of how to get a Peace First grant. Right now, log in my account. It's been quite a long time I logged in my account, but let me just click through and show you. So this is the grant that I got, the project I carried out on the 2019. That's it. So I'll take you through all the questions and the answers because I've actually gotten the grant. So I'll just take you through all the various links. Yeah. So the first thing that please so bear with me. I mean show you directly the YouTube video to watch more on the pieces video. Let me show you my YouTube channel, which is so I'll show you videos that you should go and watch, check out on my channel. So in case like I couldn't finish everything on this course, so you get to learn more from it. So Peace First has various levels of questions. The first thing is that you need to understand is that because the project is called Peace First, does not look like your project has to look like you're solving a war situation and you're giving peace. Peace First is about you necessarily carrying out projects to solve injustice in your community. Injustice can be like see injustice like a problem, so you're trying to solve the problem. So how some questions that they will ask you will make you think. First thing you start thinking about like okay, you see, because of my project, I've done it, I can actually look at the questions. So they'll ask you something like see back my answers here. So they asked me question. The question was like identify an injustice. So I'm trying to talk about it. Okay, tell us about this injustice. Identify it. So I started by painting a story that students have been told in my community to encourage their academics solely in order to grab the best kind of life in society. So I was trying to talk about talents and all that stuff. So this has made many students frustrated as they struggle daily with their passion and talent and they strike a balance. The reality of the daily motivation that school is the only way to poverty is very erroneous. It's the only way out from poverty. As a large class of the people these students see as role models are not in the highest form school. So I believe it's an injustice to tell the younger generation they have truth without showing them the both side of the coin and to encourage their creativity to think deep. So I was trying to carry out my project to sensitize people about their talent, that the real riches comes from them using their talent. So you don't need to carry out my same project, but it has already been done. But I'll just show you a glimpse of some project. We're just taking you through some questions. The first question is about tell us about the injustice. So that paint, make sure that it's very clear to the person. Okay. From here on, they will ask you some basic questions like you want to be able to test. Answer these questions sincerely. The ones you don't make, I strongly agree. Okay. So they'll ask you to solve the questions. Then the next thing that goes your project details. The project details they'll asking you about is like they'll ask you about what's the title of your project. You have to give it the title, the name. If your project is about to sensitize people or to set up a football competition or to do this stuff and that stuff, set it out. So that's the name of my project. You focus on the country that is on, and even focus on the state You can add a project picture, it can be anything, but it's not also compulsory that you use for the picture. If you see a star, a red star on each of those things, it means compulsory. To boost this description of the image, you tell them what the image is about. In case your video is not compulsory, and your project has to be public also. The next thing about is understand your injustice. So they'll ask a question like, who does this injustice affect and how? So you have to tell people about, okay, does this injustice affect the young people in my community? So I proper answered like, okay, the young people in my community, who causes this injustice? How? Why did they? Who? Why? Okay, who causes the injustice? Why did they act that way? So you need to answer this question very well, critically. So you can get answers to all these questions before you go out and apply first. So I'm showing you a very good guide. Talking to others, how do other people understand your injustice? So you start asking you what people or group did you talk to? Sometimes they will say, did you interview? Interview can be like talk to them about it. Teachers, principal, I talked about. So how do you learn from them? Consider what you learn about the point of view in injustice. So I learned to mention what you learn from them. So next thing is to identify root causes. This is the most important step in this. So why the thing is that they're talking about what are the root causes of injustice. So what is causing it? Why is it that what is causing that injustice? Tell them different things. So the next thing you have to do is your compassionate insight. Compassionate insight has to do with like your compassion has to look like a response to a problem. So your insight is a new way of you approaching it. So your compassionate insight is like your response to that problem via your new set of ideas. Okay, so it can be like compassionate insights have different statements. So to solve the injustice of, so you must have the name of the injustice. To solve the injustice of hydro part of this or hydro part of this, we will address lack of sanitary facility by providing them. Okay, so you can look at my compassionate insight to solve the injustice of. Okay, it can be identified clearly about the problem that you are solving should be clearly stated here in one sentence. So we address the root causes. So what is causing the problem? This problem that you're addressing here. So how will you, what's the solution of this? So that's it by doing what do you do to solve this? So this is more orientation about talent and power within culture as well as academic and education. Organizing a sensitization training across the public schools as well as setting up talent clubs across the schools. So look at that. So this was the day my project was approved. So you see it's 2018. Okay, so I came to I started asking more questions. The I was asking more questions. So I answered more questions. So my project was now approved. So after I finished that, certain boxes of the questions will not be open to you until you have completed one and they have approved that one. So what I'm showing you all my own is that my project has actually been done, been completed. So make a plan. So after your project has passed through that phase, yeah, instead of making a plan, so make a plan. So remember that your project must be smart, like it must be specific, measurable, attainable. Like you must go straight to the point of your plan. Like I'll show you one of my plan. Start asking us a very simple question. How will you reach out to people with different perspectives? Like there's how we demonstrate your belief. So you are asking you questions that when you think about it, can meet a mentor and discuss about these answers so you put them up there. And if they correct you and ask you more questions, you can get to think more and answer. So the next thing is about how will you take risky, reasonable risk and respond to challenges in carrying out the situation. So I was talking about how we need to approach schools as synergize with authority. I set up meetings with the highest school authority to deliberate on better ways to about collaboration. How will you involve others in your work? Who will you partner with in your work? So I told you from the beginning of this course that collaboration is key. So everybody wants you to have this kind of stuff. So what I wrote to my own end, like I talked about how collaborate and you just need to be so clear about what you want. So how will you know you are moving in the right direction? So own schools, with a list of key students you take. So that's it. That's it. Okay. So when you finish this is the last part. After I make a plan, then the project was now approved. Then after you now be allowed to open um put your budget of how you want to get them spend their money. So this is how I spent my money. So the next thing is that you just add your payment details. This was my payment details. Yes, you add your payment details. Then this phase was after it. Then your money will be sent to you. After you finish taking your project, like you need to come and talk about what's the latest development of your project. So and updates. These are updates here. You give me the letter of endorsement from school after carrying out my project. So this is a reflection what I learned from the project. So that I was able to meet my goals. Okay. Then this is the post access. So these are questions that I answered after the post access. So these are you apply for peace. So they can think about problems that can go on the website. Think it's something that you're passionate about. You can't carry out projects. You're not passionate about. You're not going to be so committed on it. So you can click on check some things about what they're doing, read stuff. Just check the website, check the PCS challenge. I told you this is the age range. Okay, so that's it, guys. So go on the peacefirst side and apply for your project right now. Okay, so it's actually super simple. It's actually super simple, easy. You can read some things about this peacefirst manual. I can read it. Then let me recommend some videos for you. You may check out if you want to. Just type here peacefirst. So you check out this. Try to recommend videos from you on my channel. So go on my Velvia channel. Just type peacefirst. You see all those videos I did and what I did in 20. There's one also I did about that introduction. we just check out peace first. So you can use this video guide here that shows here. You can use them peace first, and you can see step by step of how I explain some other things. You can use this video and apply for peace first grant, and between 7 to 9 weeks, you get your grant or the everything meaningful. All right, guys, let me see you on the last lesson.